Good God, I'm looking.
Because all the AFC games yesterday that we did. Those
I'm
are all
like, let's
good
pick a
games.
fun game, and then I'm like, oh, okay,
Oh,
Giants, Commanders. Oh, gets even worse when you look at the players in it. Quarterback, we start at best matchup for the Giants quarterback, except for the fact that it's Tommy DeVito. 15th best matchup for Sam Howell. I'm all over this. I think I have Sam Howell as 4 this week. And I was listening to Fantasy Football Today yesterday, and they were saying a couple of them have him at 1 this week and are starting him over Mahomes and Hurts. He
there's
is
no.
their one. Because I was sitting, and that's what because when we finished the show yesterday, I had Burrow and I had Lamar in, and I had Howell on my bench. And then as I listened, I was like, I don't know. I think I like Howell better. And then I was listening to them, and they're like, I'm like, oh, I wish they'd talk about whether because they're saying, would you start Howell over this guy and this guy? I'm going, how about Howell over Burrow or Lamar? And then they're saying, well, you would start Howell over Mahomes and Hurts. And I'm going, Jesus, okay. I'm like, they're talking like it wasn't even a consideration. So I'm going, screw it, I'm benching Burrow. And that's what I did. So I think I have him at 4. DeVito, I'm going to say I have around 25, 26. So
yeah, he gets a bump, but it's I have one league where he's basically filling in for players. So he's my super flex quarterback, and I really don't want to play him. It's like him or Jacoby Myers, and I'm like, dude, I might actually have to play him this week just because the matchup's so good. Even though it's not great, But yeah, Howell, we talked about this yesterday, where I was like, I'll bench Burrow for Howell. Like we were both kind of on board with that. So yeah, like you rolled Howell. Like he's been fantastic. He's points, man. It's what it is.
QB3. QB3, go figure. At running back, we have 16th best matchup for Barkley, 9th best matchup for Robinson, who is quietly RB6 on the season here, despite nobody knowing that. And that's kind of a problem with some of the leagues. Some of the analyst leagues you can sneak away, but this is and get him. But this is the exact opposite problem I'm having in the friends and family leagues, like the non-expert leagues. All they're looking at is, oh, he's RB6. Whereas, and it's, oh, it's Brian Robinson. And then like, oh, he's RB6. How about that? Where these guys are all they're looking at is that he's RB6. I want, this and this. And I'm going, dude, really? Like, if you look, it's 4 monster games and then nothing else. But having said that, I would assume I have Barkley higher, as terrifying as that is. But I think Barkley and Robinson are probably closer in my rankings this week than they've ever been. Where are they? I've got Barkley down at 18. And I've got Robinson lower than that. Oh, no, I don't. I have Robinson at 17 and 18. And then I don't know where. Gibson's down at 30. So I'm not sure. I don't really love that, but I think I'm still going to leave Robinson because this Giants offense is awful.
It's rough. The thing that you kind of always take on is he just gets absurd volume, and they finally get a good matchup, so he should be okay. He's pushing in the top 5, and I hate that ranking. I'm going to move him down. Like I just can't do that with him. Like where the offense is at, even though it's a good matchup and all of that. Yeah, him and Brian Robinson are closer than I would ever want them to be in rankings, but that's just where Robinson's been good, man. You can't. It's hard to fight it. But I think you're pointing out the difference in analyst leagues and like home leagues, right? Where they look at points, and then some people are just like, "No, Robinson sucks. He's not good," so they don't value him at all, even though he's been productive.
Yeah. The wide receivers here are both elite matchups. The best one for the Giants. Problem is, who the hell's the Giants wide receiver to play? And the third best matchup for the Commanders, which is much more enticing, means you're firing up Terry McLaurin. He's easily the one for me here. Then I probably would like Dotson next. Pick a Giants receiver for me would be, so I go McLaurin, Dotson, then I want to go Wandale, and then Hyatt Samuel or somewhere in there. I think that's how I rank the 5 here. But for me, it's easily Terry McLaurin miles above anyone else in this game.
Yeah, I think my second highest ranked receiver outside Terry McLaurin, who's like top 9, is John Dotson, wide receiver 38. And then it's Samuel and Wandale. And Wandale's
at 14. I'm going to scroll down. Your next highest one was where?
Dotson at 38.
Okay, so I have McLaurin at 14. I have Dotson at 38. So yes, agreed. And then okay, so where's your highest ranked Giant?
It's Wandale. He's 53. And then it's Slayton, and then that's like I don't even
know. It's Wandale at 54. Damn, we were almost there.
We're on fire.
There. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not starting Giants wide receiver. Like I get you can flex one if you want, if you really want to go like Wandale and you trust the matchup, but
I
I
kind of think
really I
I
don't
can
trust it.
if I'm desperate, I can play Hyatt. Hyatt seems to me like young Gabe Davis. Like
Yeah,
there's
big play.
always that long breakaway touchdown potential, but
Yeah,
I
you just
don't
have to
really
be
love.
okay with a 0 from him. If you're okay with that, then yeah, you can fire him up.
Tight ends are interesting. 25th best matchup for Thomas, so not good. Middle of the pack here for Daniel Bellinger. Bellinger, I was hopeful for. I don't know what he's going to do without Darren Waller in the lineup. I don't mind if you're forced into starting him with some of these injuries. I don't mind him. He's probably tight end 14-ish for me. Logan Thomas, despite the matchup, I think is probably higher. I want to bring it up here, but I would assume, I think I'd prefer Thomas, but I wouldn't fault you either way. I have Thomas at 12 and Bellinger way down at 17. So I think Bellinger is going to be moving up my rankings over the next few weeks because I think he's going to start producing more, but for now it's not great. Kickers, we've got the best matchup for the Giants. Bullock's only in like his third week with the team and hasn't been good. Middle or low end matchup for Joey Sly, who also hasn't been good. So I'm not playing either kicker. And I'm probably playing both defenses here. It's the best matchup for the Commanders against Danny DeVito. So I'm definitely firing them up. Seventh best matchup for the Giants. I know his name's not Danny. I said it on purpose. I'm firing them up as well. I think the Commanders are 4 for me. Giants are 6. So you have 2 elite defenses, 2 potentially low end tight end ones, and 2 kickers I'm completely fucking avoiding.
Yeah, like I just get worried with these defenses because they're not good defenses. So like
No,
this is they have the floor of just like a shitty like top 25 defense. So just be careful of them. But yeah, I agree. And the tight ends, I'm definitely playing Logan Thomas over Bellinger. I need to see more from DeVito, man. He's a terrible passer. Like it's so rough. Like I have a hard time. But yeah, you could if you're desperate at tight end, you can stream Bellinger. You just hope